vampires come in all shapes and sizes, from the stereotypical pale-skinned reanimated corpse to fiery balls of light.
"Hey, there's someone lying in the sand," Manuel said in his accented English. "I know," Bobby replied. "Can I go see?" Manuel asked.
Never trust a goddamn Injun. Artist Matheson couldn't make that declaration to the church folk down at Barkersville Baptist because they proclaimed God loved every color in the rainbow.
Her backpack lies in the dust where she dropped it. She's standing at the side of the road and sucking on the bunny like it's a popsicle, and she's a thirsty kid on a 110-degree afternoon.
Once they had sat down to their meal, however, he picked right up as if no time had passed. She is still here, yes, but something has happened to her.
Big Charlie recoiled as if he'd been slapped. Not at all. I believe that, with my own profile increasing, this might be an ideal time to... It is not an ideal time.
Stefan, what's your favorite vampire book?
Wow. I read a lot of them over the years. I think it still has to be the original Bram Stoker Dracula.
Oh, Love at First Bite. I did a movie called Love at First. Yeah, I played Renfield.
Yeah.
But that would be my favorite. I'd be stupid if I didn't say that was my favorite.
So how do you account for the popularity of the character of the vampire coming back again, once again?
I think vampires are popular because they're sexy.
I think the vampire myth, the sort of basic story of vampires, taps into both of those elements. It's a very overt sexual story, usually, inevitably, but it contains death and violence right in it. And so I think it's a coming together of styles and of sort of a bigger permissiveness that has made that just now be very popular.
I think for me it's more about good, interesting writing and great ideas and characters than it is necessarily about, you know, the vampire itself. It could be anything, but if it's well written, it's going to be a good read.
But in what it is that we culturally are so drawn to, that kind of escapist fantasy, because in the last 10 years, obviously, vampires, zombies, werewolves, it's really, really popular, and I'm interested in that, and what the kind of the relationship is, the reciprocity. I don't know the answer, but I'm interested in the question.
I think the whole thing is politicians are so unpopular that we've accepted vampires as a reality.
Cool. Did you enjoy reading this story?
Oh, yeah.
What interested you the most about it?
This was very unusual. It was very unusual. I liked that Yvonne Navarro was not at all caught up in any of the standard lore. I mean, the fact that this gal is a different creature. She's not a bat. She's a rattlesnake. I thought that was cool. And the fangs. And also that she was, in a weird way, she was okay with it. She accepted it. She had some qualms. Again, it was a character. It was a really interesting character. And that's what made the story compelling and fun to read.
Actually, I really enjoyed this story. Not so much that it was because it was about vampires, but because of the greater theme, which I thought was about discrimination, that it doesn't matter of someone's color or if they have an illness or a disability or anything that's not like other people. We can't discriminate against them. We have to help them and become a community. And I think that's one of the main themes of this story, and that's why I really like it.